Please welcome to the field, your Pearland ISD!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mayde. Welcome to the first round of the 6A playoffs between Westbrook from Beaumont, the Westbrook Bruins, and the Pearland Oilers from Pearland, obviously. Let's see what these teams. We're set up for a great matchup today with two tremendous teams. The heavily powered Pearland Oilers coming in with a 10-0 record, supported by a tremendous quarterback in Connor Blumrick. The Westbrook Bruins come in with a 6-4 record, hailing from Beaumont, Texas. I'm sure both of these teams come in very prepared for this game. Really looking forward to a very competitive matchup. I'm here to tell you that my broadcast partner, Nick the Quick Strong, is caught in traffic, so he should be here very soon. So just bear with us. But like I said, now once again, this should be a tremendous matchup with two tremendous teams. The Westbrook Bruins, obviously led by Joel Denley at the running back position. 232 carries, 1,260 yards on the year, 5.43 yards per carry. Nice running back with nice breakaway speed. Also, a guy to watch, U of H commit, Keith Corbin, 45 catches, 896 yards. Let's pause for a second.
Commanding the color guard and carrying our American flag is Cadet Sergeant Nathan Smith. Carrying our Texas flag is Cadet Sergeant Alicia Gonzalez. The rifle bearers are Cadet Corporal Harrison Trigg and Cadet Private Christian Wright. Singing the national anthem tonight is the Pearland High School Cantori Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gregory Mayde here, alongside my favorite guy working the boards, James Blunt, as we anticipate this tremendous matchup between the Pearland Oilers and the Westbrook Bruins. Gear yourself up for some wonderful playoff action. Two teams that come in very, very hyped, very intense. If you look at the pregame warm-ups, and very focused in on the task at hand. So gear up for some tremendous action. This should be a wonderful game. Like I said, you have the Pearland Oilers who have some tremendous talent a bevy of weapons, just a multitude of talent all over the field. So I'm sure they're going to utilize that skill set tonight. And the Westbrook Bruins come in at 6-4. Not as much talent, but they do have some skilled players with some ability. And one guy to watch is a guy named Keith Corbin, who I previously mentioned. He's coming in with 45 catches, 896 yards, a U of H commit. So I'm sure Tom Herman is very anxious to get him on the U of H campus. 19.91 yards per catch, so he's obviously a big play guy. I was talking to Coach Kevin Flanagan before the game. He's not a speed guy. He's a 4.5 guy, but tremendous hands, great after the catch, a great deep ball guy, so he can really go and get the ball. So like I said, this should be a tremendous matchup. Just playmakers all over the field. Now let's see who controls the line of scrimmage from the onset. Let's see who establishes themselves from the beginning of the game in the trenches, because that's usually, as you all know, where the games are won and lost. So gear yourself up and let's enjoy some great playoff football. Wonderful weather here tonight, so the weather shouldn't be a problem. Beautiful weather. Nice atmosphere.
Pearland will be kicking off at the south end of the field.
Fans are ready to rock and roll as we get set for the kickoff.
Football fans, on your feet is number 12, Cody Bernstein, kicks off tonight's playoff game here at the Rig.
We have Pearland is kicking off to Westbrook to start this game, so let's get it going. Should be a tremendous game. Once again, my broadcast partner, Nick Strong, is missing in action for a second, but he should be here. So you're stuck with me, Gregory Beatty, on the call, and let's have some fun. Kickoff taken by the Bruin receiver, immediately lassoed by the Pearland Oilers down around the 32-yard line. Westbrook set to take over. An offense that's coming in averaging 389.6 yards per game, fourth in the district. So let's see if they can get something mustered up here on this first drive. They come out in a pistol formation, a three-receiver bunch set to the near side of the field. Drop back. Oh, a quick pass that's dropped by the receiver. It was a quick pass to the receiver and dropped. It hit the ball. The pass hit him right in the hand. That was just a lack of concentration. The pass was right where it needed to be. It was slightly low, but it was a pass that he could have handled. It would have been a nice gain of about 5 yards to get everything rolling. That's what you want to do coming out the gate. You want to get a quarterback some confidence along with the receivers with just pitch and catch type plays. This is a rollout to the right, quickly swarmed on by the Pearland defense, showing great speed, and dropped for a short gain.
Number 10, Essex on the run, being chased down by number 33, Dylan Roach, and number 58, Emil Jones of the Oilers.
That was Dylan Roach on the tackle. Now this is going to bring up 3rd and 14. Actually, that was a loss. So this is definitely a passing situation. So let's see what Westbrook dials up. Like I said, they have a wonderful receiver. They have a wonderful wide receiver in Keith Corbin. Let's see if they can dial him up, and if they look for him right off the bat. Let's see what. There's a drop back. He's going deep. He's going for Corbin. Oh, it's underthrown, and the pass is incomplete. Corbin did have his men beat. He did get behind the defense, but it was just woefully underthrown. But he did show his tremendous speed, 4.5 speed, which is actually pretty good speed in high school football. And Coach Flanagan did say that he does have the ability to get behind the defense, and he is a big play receiver. So it's obvious they're going to try to find him early and often and try to utilize that tremendous athletic ability. Punt formation by the Westbrook Bruins. One lone receiver deep for Pearland to receive the punt. There's a snap, and a great job of getting the kickoff by the Westbrook punter as the ball rolls past the 45-yard line, close to the 40. It's going to be down at the 40-yard line.
Out near the 40-yard line.
As Pearland will take over 1st and 10 with 10 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Pearland comes in with Connor Brumrick starting as the quarterback, number 8, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions on the year. A wonderful dual threat who can do it all. He's in the shotgun formation. There's a receiver in motion. There's a handoff to the running back. Number 4, which is Davier Pinkston. He goes over the left side, right over the tackle. Nice job of blocking for a nice 5-yard gain on first down. And that's what you want to do if you're the Pearland Oilers. You want to establish yourself. You want to establish yourself in the trenches and really get a push from that offensive line and try to muster up something on the ground, because they're definitely going to put the ball in the air as well. So they're usually a team with a great balance of mix and pass. So they start out with a nice run of 5. Here's another run. Actually, he keeps the ball. This Brumwick keeps the ball. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's pushed out at the 25-yard line by a Westbrook defender. Great job of running by Brumwick. That was just a fake handoff to the running back, and then a keeper, a draw up the middle, and he ran it for a nice gain, showing some great, tremendous speed. Great play call, great dial-up by the Pearland coaching staff. Again, great blocking by that offensive line to open up a wonderful hole for Brumrick, their quarterback. There's a handoff that's going to the right. That's a great job. There's a great job by the Westbrook Bruins of getting in the backfield, fighting off their blockers and stopping the running back for no gain. There's a quick pace by Pearland. They do not hold up. They try to keep you off balance, keep you from making substitutions and getting key subs in the game for certain downs and situations. So they're right back at it on the attack. Shotgun formation once again for Brumrick. 3 receivers to the right. He drops back. He surveys the field. He rifles a pass to the running back, which is incomplete, overthrown, pass off target. The running back was open. He did come open out the backfield, crossing across the middle of the field, crossing the middle of the field, and just did not hit the target. So this is going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Connor Brumrick and the Pearland Oilers. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know if that was a penalty. Once again, Gregory Beatty here on the call. Brumrick looks to the sideline for the play call. Here's my broadcast partner, Nick Strong, coming in.
The Eagle has landed.
The Eagle has landed. There's a run to the left side. Brumrick, he breaks loose. He has space. He's darting down the field, and he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line, I think it is, taken out by a Westbrook defender. Great job by the offensive line of opening up a hole once again. Brumrick doing his thing, attacking that hole, and really doing a great job of getting upfield for a nice game.
Yeah, Greg, it looked like a design play over there. He just went to the near side right here on the sideline. The defense really could have handled it. They really didn't have a clue right there.
Yeah, and that's what Pearland is going to try to do. They're going to try to just pound and ground. And let's see what happens right here. It's a handoff over the left side, over the tackle, into the end zone for the Pearland Oilers. That's number 4, Davier Pinkston. Great job of plowing ahead, bullying his way into the end zone for the touchdown for the Pearland Oilers. That makes it 6-0 with 9 minutes and 16 seconds left. Now they're gearing up for the extra point.
Well, Greg, good job right there by the Pearland Oilers. They hit the ball. They hit the scoreboard first here in the Texas State football playoffs. And that's a big deal. Well,
that's the thing you have to do, Nick. You really have to get off the schneid. You know, who's the first one to get off the schneid and get that momentum going? And the Pearland Oilers definitely seem like they had that momentum as they go down and muster up 6 points on that first drive.
Point after attempt by number 12.
The point after attempt was good, so that'll make it.
9 minutes and
actually, the point after was no good.
In the first quarter.
6-0.
The Oilers are on the board first with 7.
Okay, 7. It was good. The score. We'll be back. Thanks for joining Texan Live.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing dealer. Why? Huge discounts, best selection, most few trade, low payments. Are the all-new Mustang only $299 a month? Focus, $239 a month. Escape, only $299 a month. Everybody wants to know why we're Houston's fastest growing dealer. Big Star Ford. Big city discounts, small town dealing, 10 minutes south of downtown Houston off of 288. You drive, we listen.
Have you been to TexanLive.com? If not, I'm here to tell you that TexanLive.com is the new home for high school sports. Check us out at TexanLive.com.
It is number 12.
Welcome back to the rig here in
Up for
Pearland,
Pearland.
Texas. The Pearland, Texas Oilers jump on the scoreboard first, Greg, 7-0 over this Westbrook team, traveling all the way in from Beaumont. They didn't get the ball, as we see they'll get the ball right now. They took a long drive tonight to get here, about an hour drive to Beaumont, from Beaumont rather. How does that play a role maybe in tonight's game?
Well, I'm sure I'm sure the coach took that into account during the week of practice, that he was going to have a long travel here. I'm sure he made sure his players got plenty of rest, and I'm sure they're well rested for this game and well prepared. So I don't think that drive is going to affect them. And I know Coach Kevin Flanagan is not going to use that as an excuse. So they're just going to have to come out and play some football, because Pearland is definitely going to pin their ears back, and they're going to come after them the whole game with all that talent they have.
And you know, we saw Pearland a couple of weeks ago right here versus, or that would be not South Houston, excuse me, that was Pasadena Memorial.
Pasadena Memorial.
You know, Pasadena, that's right.
And they put it on Pasadena Memorial.
Here we go, Westbrook Bruins coming in from Beaumont, Texas. Here's a run to you coming near side and back for a loss. The Pearland Oilers put the Bruins behind the original line of scrimmage. They'll lose about maybe 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 12 coming up here.
Great job by the defensive lineman of fighting off his block, getting into the backfield to down the running back. Great job by Pearland. Now Pearland is definitely going to try to control the line of scrimmage, as I've stated. They're going to try to control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball and really take some of the life out of Westbrook. If Westbrook don't feel that they can get anything going.
There's a long pass up in the air. It's a little short, but it comes down with it. The Bruins have it inside the Ola territory, somewhere around the 46-yard line, and the Bruins get downfield. They may be talking about it here.
Essex pass completes, number 1.
There is an ineligible receiver for the Bruins, so that'll negate the 30-yard pass. And that'll bring the Bruins back around the 20-yard line again.
And that's very unfortunate, because the guy that they were going to there is a U of H commit, Keith Corbin. He's their big play guy. 45 catches on the year, 896 yards, 19.91 yards per catch average. So they're definitely trying to get the ball downfield to him and let him use his tremendous athletic ability. He's an extraordinary talent, has great nuance for a wide receiver, a physical specimen, and it's unfortunate that long completion was called back because of a penalty.
Speaking of U of H, I wonder if Tom Herman's in the house tonight. They've got a big game tomorrow here in Houston, Texas versus the Memphis.
Yes, they do.
And here comes a quick handoff right back up the gut. Maybe another loss there for the Bruins.
Once again, nowhere to run. Great defensive pressure. Pearland just pinning their ears back, just fighting off their blocks, not letting those Pearland offensive linemen get a push. And so they're winning the battle of the line of scrimmage right now. Let's see if Westbrook can find some kind of way to get their offensive line some momentum, because that's the only way they're going to have a chance in this game, is if they can do something on the offensive line. Because
here come the Bruins, 3rd down and 17. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Bruins going from left to right on your video screen. Justin Essex rolls out, hands off. He's got a handoff, and he's got a runner all the way to around the 30-yard line. Not sure if he got the first down, just shy, maybe by about 1.5. 4th down coming up here for the Bruins, and I think it's safe to say they're not going to give up anything here. They're going to punt this ball away here.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a smart move, but that was a nice little misdirection play. They were trying to get the ball to Joel Denley, who was their big play running back, 1,260 yards on the year. And so that was a play where they tried to get him over the left tackle. They did open up a nice hole for a nice game, but just not enough for the first down.
Joe Denley rocking the pink socks out there.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, even though it's over, he's still showing his love and support.
Here comes the punt. Oilers back around the 34, make it the 33-yard line, and that's where the Pearland Oilers will start their drive here. They got 6 on the last one, plus the extra point, make it 7-0. They're up top here. The Pearland Oilers here in the first round of the state playoffs. Not willing to say heavily picked to win state, but they're definitely in the conversation here, Greg.
Well,
what do you think about this Pearland team this year? How are their chances?
Well, they come in 10-0. Like I said, they have a bevy of talent all over the field. I mean, especially at the skill position, but they also have some nice offensive and defensive linemen that's opening up some holes and, I mean, stymieing runners in the backfield when they're on defense. So they have a team that can definitely go far in the playoffs. You know, it's just a matter of coming out and taking care of business against teams that you're predicted to win against and predicted to beat. You have to come out and take care of business and jump on them early, as they've done tonight. Now let's see if they can do the same thing on this second drive as they did on the first drive. They really want to keep the momentum going.
Davier Pinkston falls forward for about a gain of 2. Make it 2nd and 8 here for the Oilers, going from right to left on your video screen. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers set, 1 up top, 1 man down low. Here comes the misdirection in the backfield and stopped behind the line of scrimmage by a host of Bruins. Make it 3rd down and now long, or make it 3rd down and 11 here for the Pearland Oilers. They're in teeter-totter territory right here.
Hey, but Westbrook better be careful because they're not playing a deep safety, and Pearland has some talent on that offensive side of the ball. They can get behind that defense and really get a big play out of this. So that was a great job of stymieing the running back on that play. But let's see what Coach Tony Heath and his staff dials up here on this 3rd and 12.
Well, they're dialing up a 3-receiver set here. Twins to the near side, single man up top, make it now 5. Trips up top. Lone back in the backfield, which is the quarterback. Here come the Westbrook Bruins. Pass rush coming. Man in the backfield. Pass is complete. Top side of your screen, a 1st down there for the Pearland Oilers. Wow, what a play. You talked about not dropping back a safety, so they went short there, sort of about the Patriots handbook there.
Well, actually, the Bruins on that play, they did have a deep safety in the middle of the field. But what happened was the receivers for Pearland, they all ran deep routes on the outside, which opened up a nice soft cushion, a nice soft zone, like about 5 to 7 yards deep. And it was just a nice pitch and catch to get the ball into the receiver's hands, and he did a great job of planting his feet and getting upfield for the 1st down.
4 receivers set, Twins top, Twins low. Back in the backfield, shotgun, 4-3 formation from the Bruins. Maybe 2 penalties in a row. Free play coming, flag on the play. Ball is passed, caught at the 40-yard line, and open receiver to the 35. Yes, pass is caught by number 11. Looks as though Cody Williams.
That was Cody Williams, and that was a nice job. Actually, that's offside, so they're gonna decline that penalty. And that was a nice job by Connor Blumerick of keeping his poise, stepping up in the pocket, keeping his eyes surveyed downfield on his receiver. The receiver, Cody Williams, ran a nice 12 to 14-yard comeback route. Did a great job of pushing because the Bruins play a lot of man-to-man coverage. They play a lot of cover 4, and they play a lot of man-to-man coverage. So as a receiver for Pearland, with the talent that they have, they're going to have the opportunities to really break open for some nice big games.
Time out on the field. We'll take it with them. 7-0 your score here live from the rig in Pearland, Texas. 4 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Pearland leads this one 7-0.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie. At Texan, we're so thankful for our great team and fantastic fans.
And we're showing our appreciation, making sure everybody gets a great deal on our Black Friday event.
Every 2015 has to go, and Texan will make you the best deal.
Get a new Ram Lone Star Crew for just $28,995 or $395 a month.
Or a new Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month.
Thank you for helping us become one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation. Texan Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram is located at 59 in Will Clayton. Shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com.
We treat you better.
Texas high school football at its finest here in Pearland, Texas. Nick Strong alongside Greg Beatty, former Willow Ridge and Ohio State wide receiver, hanging out with you here in the rig. Playoff atmosphere here. Even the Westbrook Bruins made the drive down I-10 tonight, Greg.
Hey, well, one thing about Beaumont, the wonderful people of Beaumont, they will travel to support their team.
You must have some family down there.
I do have some family down there. And you know, one thing I know about them, they will travel and support their teams.
Yes.
It's a nice crowd over there. You know, they're here to support Westbrook. And
The way it should be on a Friday night.
That's the way it should be. This is Texas football.
Who was the furthest some of your family ever got a chance to see you travel to come see you?
To Ohio.
Wow. Here we go, 5 receiver set here for the Oilers. Blumrick drops back to pass, hits a receiver over the middle, and around the right hash mark, somewhere around the 27-yard line, pass is complete for about maybe a 5-yard gain. We'll call it 2nd and 5 here. Connor Blumrick hits number 11, Cody Lewis on the completion.
Well, that's Cody Williams at, you know, what Pearland is doing.
Danny Woodhead like out there?
Excuse me?
Danny Woodhead like out there?
Very much so. And hey, Cody Williams is a physical specimen as well. He's like 6'2". I was down on the field earlier, Nick, and this guy, he definitely has a college football body.
Connor Blumrick steps back out the shotgun. Fakes, and he takes it himself. And he's brought down by 3 or 4 Bruins. And, I mean, he dragged a couple of them, maybe 1.5 yards.
Well,
Call it 3rd down and short coming up here for the Oilers.
Well, that's a nice.
And somebody's hurt down there.
There's a timeout on the field. That's a nice, tough run by the quarterback. Connor Blumrick has proven to be a very tough and durable quarterback. He's a dual threat. He can pass the ball as well as run the ball, obviously, as you've seen. And it's going to be very tough on these Westbrook Bruins to try and keep this guy lassoed and keep him from.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 7-0 your score here live from the rig.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Live alongside Greg Beatty hanging out with you. I'm Nick Strong here at the rig in Pearland, Texas. 7-0 your score. The Oilers in their all-black uniforms driving down the field, going from right to left on your video screen. Westbrook Bruins in the white uniforms from Beaumont, Texas. Playoff football here at the rig. And the Pearland Oilers are in the shotgun formation, going from right to left. Here comes the design Wildcat run out the backfield. And after a first down on that last time out, the Pearland Oilers will grab about maybe 3 right there. We'll call it 2nd and 8, or maybe 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Oilers.
Well, that was Enos Gaines on the tackle. He's also doubling up as a free safety. But he's a senior wide receiver. I mean, he's a senior defensive back. Obviously, he plays defensive back, but I also think he plays a little wide out. But he's a guy that's been looked at.
Here comes a run on the backside. Ball is out. Ball is a fumble. And who has it? Looks as though the Westbrook Bruins got it, and they did. Great job there by the Bruins here to stop the Oilers close inside the red zone there. Lost opportunities here for the Oilers early on. That could come back to haunt them.
Hey, well, just as I was saying, the guy who came up and made the tackle is the great free safety, Enos Gaines, a guy that their coach Kevin Flanagan was telling me had just got a call from TCU yesterday. They have him ranked as like the 10th best free safety in the nation. So here's a guy, 6'2", 190, and he showed his ball hawking and playmaking skills on that play, dislodging the football for the fumble.
Westbrook Bruins going from left to right. Justin Essex steps in the backfield. Shotgun formation, pistol actually, and hitting the backfield is a Westbrook Bruin. Maybe a loss of 1.5, or maybe a loss of 2 at the best, at most. Make it 2nd and at least 11.
Well, what the Pearland defensive linemen are doing, they just seem to be getting better leverage than the Westbrook offensive linemen. And they're just getting underneath their shoulder pads, and they're just driving through the blocks. And the Westbrook offensive linemen have no kind of leverage to stop that hot pursuit from the Pearland defenders. 3 receivers set, 2 to the near side, 1 up top. Man in motion now. 1 tight end for the Westbrook Bruins. Pistol formation. Essex drops back to pass. Here comes the rush, and pass is complete in the backfield. Getting to the 20, now the 25, all the way to the 25-yard line, and about a 10-yard, make it a 9-yard gain there by the Bruins. Looks as though it'll be a first down. Looks as though that was number 29, Joel Denley, out the backfield, and we'll call it 3rd and short here for the Westbrook Bruins. Well, that was simply a delay route. Joel Denley just let the pass rushers and let the defense make their move, and he just leaked out of the backfield for a nice short pitch and catch, but it's a block in the back.
And so far, the Westbrook Bruins are not having a great game when it comes to penalties. 2 on that last drive on the defensive side of the football. 1 now here to bring them back after a first down, or just short of a first down. They're going to go back about 10 yards on that one. Call it 3rd and 10 here for the Westbrook Bruins.
And if you're the Westbrook Bruins, you know, you don't have room for error against a tremendous team like Pearland to have these errors. You can't beat yourself. You have to almost play a flawless football game just to even compete, you know. But
2nd and 10 here from the 16-yard line. Westbrook Bruins setting it up. 2 receivers set here. Make it a 3 now. Man in motion. Here comes the play action. Essex out the backfield. Pass is complete. Wow, what a move here on the near sideline to about the 21-yard line. That's number 1 with the reception. His name is Keith Corbin, the 6'3", 190-pound senior.
Well, that's the guy they're going to try to get the ball throughout the entire game, because he's the one guy on the outside for the Westbrook Bruins that can make things happen. So that's a situation where you just rifle him a pass, you throw him a nice pass, get the ball in his hands, and see what he can do after the catch. He did a great job of eluding the defender to gain a couple of extra yards.
There's the Pearland Oiler mascot, and I want to take a selfie with him too. 4 receivers set here for the Bruins. Twins top, twins low. Shotgun formation. 1 back in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Ball is loose. Not loose, but he throws it in the backfield. Pass is complete to about the 15-yard line, make it the 17. About a gain of 1. Maybe a loss of 1. And make it 4th down here for the Westbrook Bruins. They'll punt it away here.
Well, what happened, Pearland actually dropped in man coverage, and he was actually looking downfield for one of his receivers. But his wide receivers couldn't come open because of great coverage, and so he threw the ball to the outlet, which is like his 3rd option. And that was he stepped up in the pocket, and he only had 1 play, and that was the play he had to make. But a great job by the Pearland defense of pursuing to the football.
4th down and 8, and the Bruins will punt. Great job to get the fumble, but man, they just couldn't get the first down, just couldn't get the offense going. Here comes the punt. Punt is up in the air, fielded around the 30-yard line, and it's Daniel Petty as he goes top side of your screen to the 30, has racing room, has a couple to beat. Here come the Bruins, and they've caught him. No, he's still on his feet at around the 35-yard line, about a 40-yard punt return there for the Pearland Oilers.
Well, he actually ran backwards to retrieve the football about 10 yards. Then he did a great job. He was set up by some nice blocks by his return team, but he did a great job of finding the open lanes, getting upfield, and really turning that into a big play.
So make it 1st and 10 for the Oilers, going from right to left. 43 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Pearland leads at 7-0, going from right to left on your video screen. Shotgun formation. Here comes the handoff in the backfield. Has racing room inside the 25-yard line, and that may take us into the second quarter, depending on what the Oilers want to do here.
Well, that's a great job of slithering through the left side of the offensive line. Great job of blocking as well.
Actually, the clock is going to stop there on the first down. Forgot this is high school here.
This is high school. Rolling, Nick.
Not that time, it stopped there. But that play clock is.
That play clock.
19 seconds left to go on the play clock, and the Pearland Oilers are getting to it. The game clock is at 36 seconds. My college baseball number. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers set, tight end here, back in the backfield. Here comes the man in motion. Blumrick drops back to pass, looking for a receiver, in and out the hands. And had he caught that pass, maybe about 8 steps into the end zone, he goes.
Hey, and had their all-world defensive back in his gains, because he was right there on that play. I mean, that could have been a pick 6 easily, because he read the eyes of the quarterback. Blumrick, he actually surveyed his receiver from the time he started rolling out to the right, and Gaines did a great job of reading his eyes, and he stepped in front of the receiver. The ball just went through his hands.
Twin receivers up top. Here comes the handoff up the middle, and about a 2-yard gain there inside the 20-yard line. The Pearland Oilers go. 20 seconds left on the game clock. That may take us into the second quarter. What does Coach Heath want to do here? 10 seconds left to go. Pearland leads this one 7-0, and I think that'll do it here. After one, Greg, the Pearland Oilers lead. It's 7-0 here. You're watching high school football, playoff football on TexanLive.com.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Get the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas. And only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.